No, you're muted.
Yes,
You're
please.
muted.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, I expect that you all have your assignments with you, and we know the drill. Let's quickly get to it right now. So, who wants to do first? Who wants to go first? Who's confident enough to go first?
Maybe me. I don't know.
Okay, Bartley, you want to go first? Yalla, no problem.
Just be go. I'll go after you.
Bartley,
Okay.
I thought they said ladies first. What's happening?
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's have it.
You're also going to share your screen?
Yes, Mr. Peter will do that for me.
Okay. You have 1 minute. I'll be timing you once you're ready. Just hold on a minute. Let me check if I still have anybody. Let me see if I still have anyone joining. Just hold on, guys. Let me see how many people are supposed to be in our breakout room. Okay, so we're still expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 right now. So Mohammed is joining me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. No, Martin is in. Okay. So Peter, are you ready to share a screen? So she starts. So once you start, I would start timing you once you start.
100%.
Okay.
My name is Bartley, the co-founder and CEO of Data Kulo. We are developing a website to provide on-field data collection service to retail business in Nigeria. We'll be doing this to help them conduct market research. We'll be leveraging our network of enumerators and localized language translation to ensure data accuracy. Next slide, please. Next slide. All right, on this slide, we have 3 revenue model we are looking at vis-a-vis their challenges. First is transaction based, and the challenge here is continuous quest to their clients to reach out, or we reach out to clients and for project acquisition. The next is subscription based. The challenge here is that get clients committed to recurring payments. The fourth in art. The main challenge is we need to build large user base or large following. The next on the slide is
your time is up. The time is up. So I see your steps, transaction base, so on and so forth. Now, I'll get feedback from one person. This will be, what do you think?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I hear you.
I think the approach is okay, and with that approach, you can be able to get the first set of initial customers easily. So that's what I think.
Okay. What do you think about her timing?
Well, she needs to work on her timing.
She needs to work on her time. What will you advise her from what you see?
So I would advise that she summarizes her challenges as swiftly as possible, maybe using ChatGPT or something.
Okay, great. ChatGPT will help you. What, by the way, why did you pick those 3 revenue models? You're muted.
Yes, the first one there is transaction based, and this is because oftentimes the requests I've gotten so far is because clients reach out and tell you what the project is about. They want you to get it done and they want to pay. For the subscription base, looking at some competitors, I've seen that one of their primary revenue model is via this, but it's going to be challenging for us because they are well known. For a new provider, it's going to be hard to sustain or retain customers. And for the in-app, it's because we are going to be, as we grow, we expect to have huge database on our platform. I want to, show ads, run ads for clients and show it to users on our platform.
Okay. Okay. So what you need to work on your timing. And then because of that, I didn't see your steps. Peter, can you put back the steps to the revenue model for me, please? Let me quickly look at that. The steps. Oh, it's the rate of. Let me just put that the steps. The last slide for her. Just leave it on the last slide. Okay, so get project, request, collect data, deliver, and get paid. Subscription, develop service, packages, promote, plan, sign up businesses, get a trial, pay for requests, collect data regularly, provide access to data, enhance build, which that for your in-app ads, what would attract people to want to advertise with you?
It's going to be our strong user base, because the set of people that will be advertising are going to be people that their audience is also on our platform. For example, we are collecting data for retail businesses, let's say FMCG, that is fast-moving consumer good products or companies. Yeah, so we are going to be having people on the platform by enumerators that will be collecting data for, let's say, tables, groceries, toiletries, and whatnot. Now, if a platform like that does not specifically just want to collect data from us, want to tap into new user or new audience, they can do that on our platform, coming to us, and our user will buy because they are also their target market. So they can run ads and they can also have us collect their data.
Okay. The thing with, and this goes for all of us, a lot of software as a service sites always love this transaction-based thing. It's very popular. Everybody just wants to go there. But something I've noticed is that because of that, and I think it's also on your resource, it makes it a very competitive field. So if you're using transaction-based, your idea is, okay, so if you don't transact, you don't pay me any money. But that's what everybody wants. So you need to ensure that you attract people one way or the other. So it's about drawing people. And the same thing goes for subscription-based. You need to attract people. So the other two sites, the other two options you're thinking about, subscription and the in-app ads, you need to build strong customer base, Berkeley. You need to build customer base. I'll check your product offering and then see if you need to find something that would bring a lot of people in, bring in so many people in. And also, please work on your time. Your first slide, you spent so much time just telling your one-sentence speech. It was so long. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, next person. Who wants to go next?
Well, let me go next.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll get feedback from Tokwe. Abdullah will get feedback from Tokwe.
All right, no problem. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, it's coming up now.
Okay, lovely. All right, so let me be in presentation mode. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We at Simply Finance, our aim is to streamline business workflows with, sorry, just give me a minute. Simply Finance revolutionize business operations and financial management using integrated analytics, streamline workflows, and robust transaction solutions for SMEs. Our three revenue are subscription fees, transaction fees, and API fees, targeting startups. Okay, so the challenges are scaling the transaction fees right, as well as security for the financial aspect. The solution we aim to offer competitive rates and superior services. For the subscription fees is retained, as you said, Mr. Shegun, is retaining the customers and adding continuous value. So our solution to that is enhancing features and all that. For API fees is challenging getting startups on board. So we are looking at strategic partnerships and other developer support. Shit.
You screamed, even you too, you screamed, you see yourself? You screamed, Now, please, guys, don't get carried away. You see, when you're developing your pitch, there's a part of your pitch that you fall in love so much because probably in the process of research, you actually got into it. So I can just imagine while Jalal was researching on the three models, he just fell in love with those models. He understood them so much, those revenue models, and he just wanted to teach us. But I forgot that this is not a classroom. Bartley, please give him feedback.
Okay, I think at your point, the second on time, but can you just let's say take us through the second page? Yeah, the API fee, like, can you break it down to, let's say, a layman language, how
Yes, sir.
this is done and the challenges, what the challenges is or her, just in layman language, that's all. But everything is sharp, superb. I think, am I muted?
Oh, you are muted. Jalal, you are muted.
Okay,
Don't stop sharing.
so let me just reshare the screen.
Please, we share then. Talk to her about the API.
Okay, so the API fees, right? Is your CTO on board? So in layman terms, right, how we startups we operate is we cannot, due to complexity or the cost, right? We use services from other places, right? In the form of, this is where APIs comes in. It allows you to access another person's service, integrate another person's service into yours. So for example, your solution that you have data enumerators and all that, we also offer analytics. So we could reduce your time for analytics by using our service. All you have to do is just call our function, right? And you offer the analytics. So it saves you time. So per each call you make, we charge you off that. You understand? It's just API fee is just basically the cost of integration. In a simple terms, it's just cost of integration. So it's fairly cheap. So if I'm integrating Flutterwave, they won't charge me like $10 a month because it's too expensive. Because there's a chance that I'll make a lot of calls. So how it's normally priced is either 0.1, 0.01, 0.001, depending on the structure. So it could be maybe 0.5 for 10,000 calls. What that means is every 10,000 calls, I'll charge you $0.5. If you have a large user base, you can see yourself running up to like $5,000 a month in fees. If you've played around with AWS, that's where all these things come into play.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Okay. So, Jalal, one thing I just want to tell you, see, when you're designing a slide like this, you see, when you get to each page transition, don't allow the images to be broken. So for instance, the moment what you did was that you put a transition on each of this. You see, okay. So they'll come, pam, pam, pam. Don't put a make it, once you get to page 2, let everything load up. Yes, for 2 reasons. One is that you might have a network problem where it begins to drag. 2 is that you might have forgotten certain things you want to say. So you want everything right there looking at you. Transaction fee, subscription fee, API fee, you want to see them, bam, and it will all be there.
Okay.
So don't break, and they waste time sometimes. They break your flow. And your listeners,
right now.
Your listeners are actually sometimes way ahead of you. So they want to see everything on, and you don't need to say so much. Now, let me see your steps. Let me see your steps.
So, a subscription fee, basically what you said, develop a tiered plan that offer
Yes.
value to our customer base. But the
Yes.
transaction fees is make the process as seamless as possible with competitive rates. You understand? And for the API fees, is develop the core APIs that make it easy, right, for developers to use. But if it's too complex, no developer want to use it. They just want plug and yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's more or less like you're going to open integrate processing, attractions, and all of that. Okay. Work on your timing. Your revenue models are basically what most people do right now. I don't know how you want to integrate. Anyway, it's a second choice for you, transaction fees. I don't see how transaction fees, maybe when we talk more in detail, I don't see how transaction fees as a model will work for you here. I think subscription might just be your bam, 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 this
Okay,
kind of
because of the
things.
timing of the last guy. So you
Yes.
see, how we aim to look at our service, right? It's more or less broken into two parts. You
Okay.
understand? So we are looking at one side complementing the other. For example, Bartley, let me use Bartley as an example. So if
Yes,
she
please.
has a team of like 10 or 15, right, she can easily segment the task based off her team, right, and assign resources, like financial resources there. So for I
Okay.
that work in
Okay.
retail, you can have a lot of marketing guys. So each person will have
Okay.
his own account. You understand? So I can track the money that comes in. So they
Okay.
both
Okay.
complement each other.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
So
I
you
get,
can
I
be
get
if
that now.
exactly. So that's how we want to make it complement each other. I can
Okay,
stop.
that's good. Yeah, you can stop sharing now. Who wants to go next? I'm going to pair Abubakar. Abubakar Tradely.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're going next. And you get feedback from those. No, those who has given feedback. You get feedback from Peter.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
And you have 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. My one sentence switch. TradelyX is a secure B2B mobile app marketplace that connects African SMEs, trade associations, and exporters with verified buyers and sellers of agro commodities by ensuring safe transactions and efficient logistics. Our revenue model is transaction fees, and our challenge is ensuring sufficient volume of transaction to generate significant revenue. Subscription fees, our challenge is convincing users to pay for premium features amidst free alternatives. And data licensing, our challenge is developing proprietary data that is valuable, unique enough, and big enough to monetize. And here is our steps to revenue by generating commission fees. After onboarding users on the platform and facilitating trade between them, we will collect commission from any completed transaction. The challenge here is onboarding a critical mass of users and ensuring consistent transaction volume. And we have subscription.
Okay, your time is up. But don't bring down your slide. Don't bring down your slide. Okay, feedback for him, Peter.
Well done, Abubakar. I really thought we finished before time. Honestly, I think you almost did it. Yeah. Please, can I get to understand what you do again? Sorry. You are muted, please.
You are muted. Unmute. Okay.
Okay. What we are trying to do is we are connecting exporters with verified buyers of agro commodities in Africa, right? And we are doing this by ensuring safe transactions, right? And efficient logistic solutions. Speech. So in short, our target audience is trade associations, exporters, and SMEs. These are our target audience. And the unique selling point we're giving them is a one-stop solution for all the trade process, right? And an efficient payment system, which is going to be escrow system of payment, right? And our other USP is logistics, integrated logistics on the app.
It's okay. Oh, don't go and pitch again. Oh yeah.
So that means you have several types of offers within, like you have a lot of things you are offering within this business, right?
Yes, because we have it's a fragmented this.
Yes, yeah. Just say yes or no. Don't worry about
Yes.
explaining to it.
Yes.
All right.
So that we can
So
cover
because,
everybody.
yeah, I was actually wondering how the subscription issue. It's a website you're using or an app?
It's a mobile app.
The mobile app.
Okay, I think that's one of the things I didn't really hear on the pitch.
Oh, okay. It's on the pitch.
Oh, it's on the pitch.
Abu,
Yeah,
sorry,
Jalal, go ahead. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
personally, I will say I'll prefer you remain with the website because I'm planning to export. You understand? I have the average Nigerian, the average person has like, let's say, 200 apps and only uses like 5 or 10. You understand? But it's like websites. I have one that I've paid for about $400 for the next 6 months, and alhamdulillah, they've been quite good. But because the app, anything app, you have to pay Google, you have to do this, you have to do that. But if it's website, the money is basically yours. Google, concern Google. You understand? If you still see that web app is nice, I would advise let's have that critical mass of users on the website. The traffic is good, your bounce rate is low, then you can consider, okay, let's look at app. Because you're making pure money from website, then the app say, okay, Google, take your own 30%, take, okay, no problem, take.
And that would also help his. Will that also affect his revenue model? One way or the other, it will.
Yes, it will. If it's app, it
my feedback for Abaka is honestly, I love your arrangement for your slides. I like them. I like the way you went pim. But it looked like you got carried away trying to read everything in that place. Now, important thing for us here is your slide is to guide you, not control you. So, for instance, because I wrote this one sentence speech, I don't need to read the 4 lines together. I know the keywords that needs to come in. So please try to know that. Let me go to your slide 2. The second slide. Yes. Transaction fees, typical for most agri-tech people. Transaction fees, it's always there. But please, plenty people. I want you to do something. Watch out for Uju. Anytime Uju has an office hour, please watch out for our book with her. Your e-commerce, selling things, it's important that you get this on. Reach out to her.
Okay.
Subscription. Let's see about. So I'll just see the other 2 hours just in case. And then finally, your steps. You highlighted all the steps. Now, something is common with all of you here. You need to get enough users on board.
Yes.
You need to get enough users on board. Okay. So who's going next? Who's going next? To go. Where's Tunde? Tunde Balogun. Okay, it's been knocked out. Okay. Josubi.
Hi, sir.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Who wants to give him feedback? I don't think I've gotten feedback from, I've not gotten feedback from Jalal. Abdul Jalal.
So, I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. Josubi,
Okay.
you're ready? We get feedback from Jalal.
Okay, sir. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes, it's coming up. Okay, it's up.
Okay, before I start reading, let me just reposition this item. Okay, I think we're good now. All right. So at Trustos, we're developing a mobile app to help young apartment renters in Lagos, mostly male, employed or managing a business, in choosing standard apartments while avoiding apartments with issues such as accumulated electric bills, gender discrimination, poor infrastructures, etc., with a database of verified reviews by fellow renters. So our revenue model, we have three major revenue models that we are choosing from, and the priority or the one that takes the first position is the premium model. So our bigger challenge on the premium model is that many people want to stay in the premium plan and will not want to use the premium packages. So for the subscription model, people will want to subscribe and then they will be using other people's accounts to use their own subscription. And finally, we have the advertising model. And for the advertising model, we need a lot of users to be able to monetize the advertising model. So in terms of steps to revenue, for the premium model, we need users to be able to access.
Your time is up. Now, this is just a 3-slide presentation for 1 minute, and all of you are, having this while. But yeah, we're giving you feedback first.
Okay.
We're supposed to give you feedback. Jala, right? Yeah.
Yes. So the advertising model, so basically it's based off user mass now, if I'm not mistaken. If you have a large amount of users, so it's more or less like chicken and egg problem. Okay, that's fine. Then, but it seems like these two are more or less the same. You understand? They're more or less the same. The freemium, the freemium and the subscription, they are more or less the same.
No, they are not. They are distinctly different.
Okay.
So subscription is when you pay periodically. Why premium is you access basic features for free and then you make purchases for individual packages for features that are paid or premium.
Oh, okay. Oh, I always looked at them as more or less the same. Because every app, like GPT, for example, is more or less a freemium now. The normal one, it's not as good as GPT-4. So I always looked at it as the same. Well, my feedback based off the slide is just the first slide. You can just do it like 1 or 2 lines, like this one. This is too bulky. If you can just like summarize it into like 1 or 2 lines, you understand? Then so you would want to explain that 21 to 37 and all that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But if I'm going to go deep into feedback, is this database now that I would like to ask about the value add for these renters. You understand? But other than that, everything is all right.
Thank you.
For me, just pause on your second slide. You said freemium model. Many people will want to stay on the premium plan. Bam. Then you started explaining to us that they will not want to move to other subscription because blah, blah, blah. We didn't need that now. We know that definitely if people want to stay on the premium plan, it means they don't want to move on. That took you about 3 seconds, 3 or 5 seconds. I was looking at it for you to explain after the line. This one sentence problem you gave for each of those was just beautiful and good enough. So you didn't need to move and begin to explain to us that if people want to stay on the premium model, they'll not do the subscription model and all of that. Yes, so premium model, subscription. The last comment is actually something, like let's look at the biggest premium models in the world right now. Maybe LinkedIn and Facebook, I think. The premium model, they use it as like a bait to get you to then begin. So once they get you to keep using it on a freemium level, then later on there are certain features they push you in. So I think probably as you build your model, begin to think in that direction. Begin to think about segmenting your products. So if right now I can do A, B, C, D by free on your platform, you need to begin to build certain features, E, F, G, that you use to entice people into subscription. So some of your product packages will stay on the freemium model, while some will stay on the subscription. So for instance, I might be able to do some other things with it. So just think about it in that direction. But you're the first person I'm seeing in this call, on this call right now, that has a freemium as the first, as a model, an option model. So please, your freemium model can also be a gateway to advert, because everybody loves a move. So once you make it a freemium, everybody will join in, bam, 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 bam. Then deep down under your pocket, you are actually gaining for adverts. So all you need to tell me is that, hello, I have X number of people on my platform. Oh yeah, come and advertise. You get a hold. So you start making money from advert while actually, so think about that. It's connected. It's connected. And then you could actually be running these three models. So for instance, LinkedIn is running the first two models you mentioned, freemium and subscription. Facebook is running all three models right now. Premium, subscription. No, okay, Facebook isn't doing subscription, sorry. They're running freemium and advert. Okay, so get that. Finally, your last slide. You didn't have time. So all of you have the same problem, timing. Okay, last person off. Is it back in? You can stop sharing now.
Okay, so but please, can I show you something? Maybe get your feedback on it.
Okay.
Okay, so I added this final slide which I've created for the premium model, and this is how it looks like for the for the solution.
This is what they call over-savvy. Now, but this can come up at the later time of your presentation. For now, we just want to see your revenue models. If you want to send this to any, if you want to show this to any mentor or me to help you critique it, fine. But if you add it to your assignment submission, I might tell you to pull it off. Okay, our framework model tries on user app at $1. Freemium model, and you're putting $1 per buy. Okay. I'll look at this critically.
Sorry, in this
this looks like a subscription, Abby. Guys, look at this.
Like more in-app purchase.
Yeah, this is in-app purchase. Yeah.
In-app, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, guys. So that was something similar.
All right.
Join. Are we ready to join the main room now? Time is up. Okay. One more thing we need to see is look at all of those models. Sometimes you need to give a thought to freemium. You all stay in. Wait, Peter, have you pitched? Can you imagine? And you kept quiet. You pitch. Okay, you presented for talk, but that was what. Yeah, pitch. Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah. We'll get feedback from whoever wants to give you feedback, but one person.
My name is Sedimek Peter, and my company FedTap has developed a web app that helps PS business owners to manage their outlet when they are not around. It helps them to solve the challenge of running around at the end of the day to check what's happening at their outlet. Our current models we are looking at are the subscription, the transaction fee, and the combination of subscription and transaction fee. Why subscription is a challenge is because we need to have enough users. Transaction fee, we need to gain the trust so that we can integrate an API that will get money based on every transaction. And balancing the subscription fee with the transaction fee can be a challenge for the combination. Now, for the steps of revenue, the subscription, the challenge, as mentioned, will be convincing them of the pay trial that they need to see enough value and returning them over time. Then for the transaction fee, the challenge will be establishing partnership with financial institutions so that we can integrate. And in combination,
okay, your time is up. Keep on that slide. Don't worry, I'll give feedback for him because of time. Yes, it looks like you've learned timing from, I mean, you've seen everybody. But this, your last slide, the steps to revenue, does not tell me the steps to revenue. It's repeating the challenges you gave me. So I see the challenges. I need to know, what do I need to do to be able to achieve the subscription? What are those things I need to put in place to be able to achieve the subscription model? What are the things I need to do to be able to achieve the transaction fee model? What are the things I need to do to achieve the combination? Those are the steps you need to take to achieve those models. So you need to redo this and get this sorted out.
Okay, sir. This was the simplified form. The complete thing is already on my dashboard, the deliverables.
Okay, that is the one I hope I'm going to see.
Yes,
okay.
You're going to see it, sir.
Okay, guys, we'll be ending right now and moving so you can return to the main room. So let's leave, and when you click on the button leave, don't leave the meeting or leave the breakout room. See you guys in the main room.